this hearing has been unbelievable. And you even had, I can't believe, I dropped you some AOC audio, which I can't even believe I'm going to say we're going to play this because my heavens, this was, there's a couple, have we played 36 yet?
36.
Jim Comer had asked, why didn't you place an agent on the roof that was within range of really any weapon? Listen to this. This was just insane. Listen.
Day of the attempted assassination and leading up to that day. Let's start with the building that the shooter used to shoot President Trump from. At any point Saturday, did the Secret Service have an agent on top of that roof?
Sir, I'm sure as you can imagine that we are just 9 days out from this incident, and there's still an ongoing investigation. And so I want to make sure that any information that we are providing to you is factual.
You can't, okay. Why did the Secret Service not, can you answer why the Secret Service didn't place a single agent on the roof?
We are still looking into the advanced process and the decisions that were made.
Well, okay. Wasn't that building within the perimeter that should be secured? Do we agree with that?
The building was outside of the perimeter on the day of the visit. But again, that is one of the things that during the investigation we want to take a look at and determine whether or not other decisions should have been made.
One of the things that you said, I believe, in an interview, that there wasn't an agent on the roof because it was a sloped roof. Is that normal? And do you fear that immediately creates an opportunity for future would-be assassins to look for a slanted roof? I mean, this is a huge question that every American has. Why wasn't a Secret Service agent on the roof? And there have been reports that agents were supposed to be on the roof, but it was hot that day and they didn't want to be on the roof. Can you answer any of those questions, Director?
So I appreciate you asking me that question, Chairman. I should have been more clear in my answer when I spoke about where we placed personnel in that interview. What I can tell you is that there was a plan in place to provide overwatch, and we are still looking into responsibilities and who was going to provide overwatch. But the Secret Service in general, not speaking specifically to this incident, when we are providing overwatch, whether that be through counter snipers or other technology, prefer to have sterile rooftops.
No answer. And I can't even believe, I dropped this in Slack, this AOC audio. I can't even believe I'm getting ready to play this. But AOC was even saying, why do we not, there's no information. It's been over a week. They couldn't answer, she couldn't even answer about the perimeter. They couldn't say whether or not, as has been reported, the killer took his gun and stashed it there before the event. They were asked about, she couldn't say that. She kept saying things like, well, I'm waiting to hear. And lawmakers were going, wait, you're the director of the Secret Service. Who is informing you? Why are you waiting to hear? And I can't even believe that AOC actually asked questions. And I can't believe I'm saying this. This is how bad the director of Secret Service is. Listen to this. This is, wow.
Are happening in about 100 days. So the notion of a report coming out in 60 days when the threat environment is so high in the United States, irrespective of party, is not acceptable. And I think it's very important to understand that. This is not theater. This is not about jockeying. This is about the safety of some of the most highly targeted and valued targets internationally and domestically in the United States of America. So the idea that a report will be finalized in 60 days, let alone prior to any actionable decisions that would be made, is simply not acceptable. It has been 10 days since an assassination attempt on a former president of the United States, regardless of party. There need to be answers.
Wow. Yeah, have to be. She actually sounded genuine there. Can't believe I'm saying that, but she did. Look at that. That is wild. I don't know. This is do you honestly think they're going to get timely answers from this? She's not resigning. This lady has said she's not going anywhere, which is amazing to me, that she can sit there and look at a room full of lawmakers who are all genuinely concerned because you got Secret Service protecting the current president right now. and she's saying, I'm not resigning.